Hi, I'm Terry Luc, Director of Communications here at Our Lady of Perpetual Help Church in Glenview. Another fireside chat, and this is one that all parishioners should watch because we're welcoming our new priest, Father Honoratus and Father Roy. And of course, we're with our pastor, Father Jeremiah Boland. Father Jerry, how are you?
I'm doing great today. It's good to be with you all, and thanks for turning us on.
Well, before we meet you guys, I have to say, wow, congratulations. The Generation to Generation campaign. How did we do?
Well, we did amazing. This parish never ceases to amaze me. There are several waves of the capital campaign, and I have to confess, if I was being totally honest, I wanted to kick the can as far down the road as possible. But the diocese asked if we'd be in the first wave. The last capital campaign they had some parishes in the first wave that shouldn't have been in the first wave, and then the whole campaign was somewhat impacted by some of the struggles that some of the parishes had. So this year we were in the first wave, and by every way you could judge a campaign at this point, it's been immensely successful. A lot of this had to do with our campaign committee and volunteers who were just exceptional. You had the opportunity to hear a number of them give witness talks about what OLPH means to them and why they were supporting the future of our campus, and people responded with enormous generosity. We're still accepting pledges. No matter what a person can give, the more that people have some ownership or participation in the campaign, the more they'll feel part of the projects. But when these projects are completed, our campus will really be transformed and be well situated for the next generation of believers, which was the whole point of the campaign, generation to generation. We had a set goal of $3.8 million, and the committee felt if we could exceed that goal, we would be more likely to accomplish the projects we identified. So they set a goal of $6 million, which I didn't want to be Debbie Downer, but I thought that was an awful steep incline. And as of today, we're at $7.1 million with well over 600 parishioners have made pledges. When we look at the other parishes in our wave, OLPH, blew everybody out of the water with the different standards we were able to accomplish. We had the largest goal, the largest number of pledges, the largest percentage of people making pledges. We had that one weekend, if you remember, where I spoke at the masses and people filled out cards. That was the largest commitment Sunday in the history of that campaign. So my hats are off to all of you, and we're going to be getting together a steering committee in a few weeks to oversee the implementation of the projects. It's a 5-year campaign of people making their pledges. So it's not like we have all of the resources right now. We're going to have to prioritize which projects we can accomplish first. We have to have the money in hand before they'll allow us to start on any project. But we're well on our way. I'm hoping that, by mid to late fall, we'll have the first project started. I also want to say, we got $7.1 million, just so that everyone's clear, over $3 million of that is part of the diocesan part of that project. So it's not like we have $7 million. Ours is going to be just over $4 million. We can still do a lot of projects, Glenview Road, the elevators, the hospitality room, the air conditioning system, our sharing parishes, the refinishing of the pews, updating the piping system for the heating system in the church, and a garage for Sister Boland. We've got a lot of projects ahead, and it'll be very exciting to see the implications all these projects will have on the quality of life here at this vital parish and at this great time. So thanks again. I'm most grateful.
And then here we are, the accomplishment of the campaign, and then we say goodbye to Father Larry and Father Patrick, and hello to Father Honoratus and Father Roy. And then, on top of all today we're taping on your birthday.
Yes, right.
Oh, yes.
Oh my
Happy
God,
birthday.
thank you. Enjoy your youth, because when you get to be my age, who am I talking to? Oh yes, of course. Yeah,
So it's
a great
quite
day.
a time of transition.
Yeah, transition's the word. You know, there's a lot of transitions that go on during the summer months. We have our 8th graders are moving on to high school, and our high school graduates are going on to college, and our college graduates are going on to their futures. We have a lot of couples getting married, babies being baptized. So transition is in the air. Every so often in the life of a parish, there's transitions with the clergy staff. And, you know, the priests have a very important role in the life of the parish community. And this parish has been blessed, you know, year after year with very committed priests. It's been my privilege to work with several of them over the past 12 years. And I was thrilled beyond words when I got the call from the Archdiocese that Father Honoratus and Father Roy had been assigned here. This is a big parish, and there's a lot of demands on the number of associates that are available. And I was nervous that you know, we may not be able to get either one associate or 2 associates, and that would just have a lot of implications on the pastoral life of the parish. You know, one priest can't do 7 masses on the weekend and 140 funerals and all of that, let alone the other things that we do. We don't just do sacraments. And Father Roy and Father Honoratus come here, highly recommended. I think they've gotten off to a great start, and I'm really excited about all of us getting to know them better and to benefit from their experience of priesthood. They bring a rich background that you'll be hearing about in a few moments to our parish life. And just as in the past, each priest has left his mark. You know, many of you share with me the impact that the former priests have had in the life of your family or in the ministry that you've been involved in. Some years from here down the road, hopefully many years down the road, people will be talking about the great impact that these 2 priests have made on OLPH. But it begins now, and I'm very excited to be working with them.
All right, and then without any further ado, we'll give you guys the floor. Father Honoratus, why don't you start and tell us a little bit about your background?
Okay, yeah, my name is Father Honoratus Mwageni. I was born in Tanzania, that's my home country. I was born to a Catholic family of 12 siblings.
Wow.
Okay, 3 of them are dead. We are remaining 9 of us. And in the family we are 2 priests, me and my brother, and also 2 of our sisters are Benedictine nuns. So we are so grateful to the missionaries, of course, who went to Tanzania to evangelize us. And in my area, in fact, we are evangelized by the Benedictine missionaries. So I'm a beneficiary of the Benedictine missionaries. So I was ordained in 1997 as a priest, yeah, July 20th. In fact, July 20th this year will be 28 years in the priesthood. So I'm happy to be a priest, and for all these years have not regretted to be a priest. So I have served in Rwanda for 10 years before I came this way. I went there after the genocide, which broke out in 1994. I'm sure many of you know about that. So I was, I felt the call to go there after the genocide, because the bishops in Rwanda were asking for help from the neighboring countries. So when I heard that cry from the bishop, I said, okay, I can volunteer and help those people who are suffering.
That must have been a very challenging situation.
It was, because many missionaries were killed and priests also, so there was a great need for help. So that's why I went there. to help those people. So then after that, I came to US for studies, came to Loyola University, Chicago, for further studies. I studied social justice and community development. And then when I graduated with a master's degree in social justice and community development, that's when Father Boland, by then he was the cardinal's delegate for the external and international priests.
Oh.
So he assigned me in the parish.
So you've known each other a long time?
Oh,
He owes me big time.
yes, yes.
That's been a blessing to have him. Yeah.
You have served in different parishes in the south side of Chicago. I stayed at St. Basil Station Church for 1 year, then St. Helena of the Cross for 1 year as an administrator, then at St. Peter and Paul for 12 years as an administrator. Yeah, and after that, then there's this Renew My Church program came, and then we merged the 3 churches, St. Peter and Paul, John de la Salle, and the Holy Name of Mary. So Peter and Paul closed, and St. John de la Salle closed, and then we remained with it. Holy Name of Mary. That's where I was serving for the last 3 years. So from there, then I'm here.
Made it to Glenview.
Yeah, so the Chicago area kind of feels like home at this point. You've been here a long time.
Yes.
Are your siblings serving in this country, or are they?
No, I'm the only one.
Oh, okay.
I'm the only one. Yes.
Are they still in Africa? Or are they in other
Yeah,
parts of the world?
still in Tanzania. All of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Father Roy, how about you? Tell us about yourself.
Hey, first of all, I would like to greet Father Jerry. Congratulations for successful campaign and happy birthday.
Thank you very
And
much.
I'm so glad to be here, happy, and thank you for making the start of this new ministry. I would say an easy one because of your effort to welcome us.
No, thank you.
And yeah, so I'm Father Roy Belocura, originally from the Philippines. I came to the U.S. in 2017 and started my priestly ministry at St. Mary in Des Plaines. So, and then after almost 5 years in there, I was assigned to St. Julie Billiard in Tinley Park and stayed there for 3 years. And now I am here. Hey, I'm so glad to be part of this community. And back in the Philippines, I would say, just as I wrote in my introduction in the bulletin, I could describe my whole 45 years of existence here on earth as like a series of there's a good plan for me, and then, oh, there's a better plan awaiting for me. I mentioned about the trivia about my name.
Yes.
I'm glad actually that it's as short as 3-letter name, but I learned from my mom that it was supposed to be my dad who should have given me my name. It's supposed to be Nicandro. Wow, that's a long one, right? And with my last name as Belocura, 2 long names. And yeah, that was the story of my name. And then when I graduated from high school, I wanted to become a radio or TV commentator. And then the associate pastor of my home parish was able to convince me that I can do more than what I dreamed of if I would become a priest. And I believed him. And then so I entered the seminary, College Seminary, Queen of Apostles in my home diocese, and then proceeded to take theology in Ateneo de Manila University, San Jose Seminary. And then I was ordained a priest in 2011. And so going on 15 years. And yeah, my first 5 years was sort of challenging first 5 years of the priesthood. A lot of things went on. My mom died on the first year of my priesthood. And then after my mom passed away, the bishop gave me a parish assignment to be with the community. And then not a year after, my hometown was part of the places that got devastated by a typhoon, Hurricane Pablo, which is like, I can't remember the name of the typhoon, international name, but it's Pablo locally known as. And then, and my bishop asked me to go, or the pastor of my home parish asked the bishop that I be assigned in my home parish, and yeah, I got the assignment so I could help rebuild the community.
Okay, well, so it's really fascinating that you helped people after the massacre in Rwanda, and then you helped your parish after the typhoon. So you both had very challenging situations.
And then after 5 years of priesthood, I felt like I needed a restart because a lot of things went on for the first 5 years, and so I came over for a visit in the U.S. because I got a friend priest who invited me here, and then that's when I got the chance to meet priests of the archdiocese who told me and convinced me that the archdiocese needs priests, more priests. And so I opened myself to it, asked the bishop, my home diocese, and that's what happened. Originally not my plan, but it turned out to be a better one.
Quite a couple of journeys for both of you. So Father Jerry, we had Father Patrick and Father Larry from the Philippines and Africa. And now we have Philippines and Africa again.
Well, as I told the Cardinal, I don't care what they do. They don't, Filipino, African, that's all I want. My request was met, and I'm very pleased.
And what drew you to come to OLPH?
I made myself open for the Lord to surprise me where I am going next. Yeah. And when I learned about, when I was told, oh, this is the next possible parish, I said, yes, I will go and talk to the pastor.
Father Honoratus, you had been here before as a mission, for part of the mission, right?
Yes. And in fact, I visited here to come to speak for the mission for Rwanda. Yeah, it was, I don't know how many years ago. Yeah, so when the opportunity came, they gave us a kind of list of parishes which needed associate pastors. So then I saw our little perpetual help, and in fact, Father Jerry called me, say, we are ready to welcome you here. And also Father Notek also recommended, he said, oh, okay. So, and also the ministries, there are so much ministries. So I was really attracted to come to be part of the community and part of this journey of faith.
I've known Honoratus for many years. If I can use a baseball analogy, he's been like a utility infielder. I mean, he's been an administrator. I mean, merging parishes, that's tough. That is really a tough thing to do. And Honoratus was beloved in all those communities, and that's a very significant thing because people are very angry when the parish that they were raised in or baptized in gets closed. Sometimes they blame the priest for all of that. And so he's been time-tested. And then Roy, we're very excited because he's in this incarnation process, and it's not just helping on parishes. You're being evaluated and scrutinized, and because we want to make sure it's a good match. And Roy has just done a great job. He's been highly, highly recommended by the parish communities he's been in. He's got a lot of the skills that a parish priest needs to be able to demonstrate. So I feel OL got the cream of the crop. And so I'm really excited about it because this is a wonderful parish, but it really needs leadership, both with the clergy and with the lay community. And we have a strong leadership here with our lay parishioners. You look at all the ministries, they don't happen and run by themselves. They run because of the ministerial commitment of our lay leaders. And then the priests are vital in supporting the mission of the parish, as well as to serve the liturgical and sacramental needs of this large parish. So really feel good about where we're at this point.
How about this? How about you give parishioners one little fun fact about yourself? Well, Father Roy, you like you're a marathon runner, correct?
Yeah, with this body, yeah, you won't believe it, but yeah, it's a newfound hobby of mine to run marathons. I started 2019, and I've done 4 marathons.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
so
The Chicago Marathon.
Chicago, twice in Chicago with Chicago Marathon. My first was Fox Valley Marathon, which is in St. Charles, and then the fourth one is Indianapolis Marathon.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm planning to do the Chicago Marathon again this year. So.
Okay. And Father Honoratus, do you have any hobbies or anything interesting you want to relate to parishioners about yourself?
I'm not a runner like him, but I'm a walker. I like
okay.
walking. Yeah. Normally, under normal circumstances, I walk at least 4 miles per day.
Oh, wow, that's
Yeah, but when I have time, no. Sometimes I can go even more, up to 80 miles. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, if I have more time. Yeah. So that's I think my hobby. That's the.
Those are great hobbies. Well, welcome to the parish. It's great to get to know you. I'm looking forward to getting to know you even more, and just welcome. Father Jerry, we'll give you the last word here. Again, so much transition. This is an important day in your life today, July 15th. Where do you see the state of OLPH today in 2025?
Well, as I look at the coming year, there's a lot that's going to be happening. Lots of things are always happening here, but we have a number of things that are going to be in front of us as a faith community. We'll be, moving into generation to generation and begin tackling these projects that will shape the future of this faith community. We're hoping to continue to build on the number of parishioners involved in scripture study. And one of the exciting elements of the OCIA, the process in which people are welcomed into our community, either former Christians of other faith traditions or not baptized at all. I mean, last year, I think 10 of the 13 were under the age of 20. These were young people, and this is a phenomenon that's happening all over the country. We have Alpha. You'll be hearing a lot about Alpha. Alpha is a new approach in parish life of bringing people together where they're at, to talk about their spiritual life. The point is not to be converting anybody or to be making them commit themselves to all sorts of things. It's just the powerful process of communicating about who I am as a person and where is the Lord in my life. I'm very excited. We'll be launching that this fall. Looming in the horizon is my retirement. And so gradually there will be a lot of energy in the parish focused on who we are as a faith community and what kind of leadership will build on what is here and move us into the future. That will be another important aspect of the coming year. I'm very excited about, we have a very strong enrollment in our school and a very strong enrollment in religious education. The outreach of the parish to young people is just essential to our future. And so having an outstanding religious education program, a school, and to see our youth ministry process experience, reaching out, those are all great signs of a vital parish, and so we got a lot to look forward to. Watch the bulletin. We've got the parish block party coming up. I hate to say Labor Day, Saturday after Labor Day, but a lot of good stuff. Can't wait for us to move into the new program year as we draw closer to September.
Wow, it's an exciting time to be here at OLPH, and now you guys are part of it. Welcome to OLPH.
Thank you.
And thanks for joining us today. Thank you, parishioners, for watching. And make sure you say hi to Father Honoratus and Father Roy when you see them. And we hope to see you and your crew in the pew on Sunday.